What did Hochimachi Suisei say while playing Riichi Mahjong? So now that I'm in Tenpai Riichi, I'm waiting on the 4 or 3 or 5. Not in the shadow realm, yet I'm alive. Sorry, bozo, that Dora tile's mine. Riichi Mahjong. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's hard to sing that high. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. That song is great. I don't know if, so you probably don't know what that song is, but I mean, you might know what that song is. It's from a VTuber named Hochimachi Suisei. She did a video where she sang it on this YouTube channel called The First Take, and it has like 50 million views. Can we talk about that song as we load up into the Jade Room? How are we doing in Mahjong lately? We've been doing okay. Last round, you know, we were a bit of a side character, definitely not the main anime protagonist. Today, I'd like to rectify that. Today, I'd like to do a little bit of gaming, and a pair of the green dragons is not a bad way to start it. I'm thinking I'm bogged. Okay, that song is incredible. And I'm not just like VTuber pilled, okay? What I mean to tell you is like, that song epitomizes, for me, self-esteem. It's not like fake pop music self-esteem. All right, get ready. I'm about to throw some opinions around. It's not fake pop music self-esteem. Hang on. Really? No. I throw the 8-9 and I try to keep this, right? It's a little greedy. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit greedy, but imagine if we draw something like another 5 of bamboo. Maybe we could go all triplets. He's so greedy. He's so greedy. Dude, the door is even the 6 of bamboo. We gotta keep the 5 of bamboo around. We should have thrown the 5 first. 5's doing nothing for us. Anyway, it's not fake pop music self-esteem. What do I mean by fake pop music self-esteem? I mean, like, you don't know you're beautiful. That's how you're beautiful. Excuse me? Sounds like you want me you want me hooked into the IV of your compliments, mister. I don't think so. I want to see you be brave. Sounds like you want to sell some merch. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the fake pop music self-esteem. But that song, the lyrics are like, I don't want to be Cinderella forever waiting. I want to be the prince that comes to save her. That lyric goes so hard. That lyric's metal AF, dude. Not only that, there's a lyric in there where she's like, because I am a star. And of course the song is stellar. Like, she's maybe talking about a star in the universe, but you're also, but as a performer, she's just talking about being a star. And guess what? Real self-esteem requires maybe sounding like a diva. Do you know what I mean? Because I deserve this. You know what I mean? Real self-esteem requires, tiptoeing on that line of maybe sounding like a diva. You want to know why? We haven't talked about Mahjong at all this game. I'm so sorry. Well, you want to know why? It's because, guess what? Society does not really incentivize you to we gotta throw this before we go down with this ship, right? Now we could still go for all triplets here. It's not even that bad. White dragon, green dragon, all triplets. Would have loved to make use of this red 5. It'll be so awkward right now if we draw into a 6 of bamboo. It'll be extremely awkward and adorkable, okay? Remind you of anyone? Because guess what? If you are insecure and you don't have enough self-esteem, guess what? Targeted ads are really gonna work on you. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a really easy target for advertisers. Because I am a star and I like myself, I don't need to buy anything to show that, to remedy that fact. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's a really good song. I highly recommend you check it out. I mean, you basically got the essence of it while I was singing it. Just kidding. If you want to hear it in tune, I would recommend going to the YouTube video. All right, let's get a Riichi stream. At least we didn't deal in with the 9 of circles there. I probably wasn't gonna be brave enough to throw the 5 of circles. So Riichi Pots, fully concealed hand, and 1 Oradora. That's gonna hurt, but at least we're not sitting in the bozo chair, the dealer seat. So we're still in a tied for second right now. It's not that bad. How am I doing otherwise besides my awesome opinions about self-esteem? This hand is okay. Probably like a Riichi Pinfu for super lucky. Ooh, that is the beginning of the super luck though. A nice little 1, 2, 3 in the bamboo suit. I got this vegetable item from Trader Joe's, okay? It's like veggie straws. One of them, oh, dude, this hand's beginning to look a lot like Christmas right now. Are you kidding me? So this is our pair. We want to use this 4. So we're probably going to throw away a 5 of characters here. And then we just want to draw anything around either of these 2 tiles. Either of these 2 Kyles. It's perfect. Dude, 4 of characters is not even that bad. 4 of bamboo isn't even that bad. I'm going to throw away the 8 of circles right now. Why? There's an off chance that we draw into another 4 of characters. Call me an optimist, the way my cup is half full right now. Call me an optimist, but if we draw into another 4, we could do 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. A lot of opportunities get open for us if we're patient and we believe in the Dora tiles to come home from the war. I bought these like veggie like fries, right? That they're like carrots and beets and stuff. By Dre. No, sorry. Oh, this hand is bad. This crew is bad. This crew is bad, dude. Maybe I should have even just thrown away the 2 of characters there. So I'll tell you the good about this. I'll tell you the good about this hand. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. We draw into a 5 of bamboo or a 3 of characters. We're in Tenpai, but neither of those Tenpais I'm particularly happy about. They're just both okay Tenpais. They're like either Thomas middleweights or a double pair weight on the 5 or the 6. I don't like either of those, dude. I don't like either of those. They're okay. I would accept, like, if we drew into it like a 3 of characters, I throw this and call Riichi. I'm waiting on a 6 of bamboo or a 5 of characters. I am okay-ish with that situation, but that's pretty much it. And of course, we want to stay as the dealer seat, so we definitely want to win this one, right? So we put them in the oven. They're crisping up. Dude, they just tasted, I wanted them to taste like fries. Get this. They tasted like carrots and beets and stuff. Even though they were, dude, this is the biggest con I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've watched Sam Bankman-Fried's trial coverage, okay? This is the biggest fraud I've ever seen in my entire life. Just because a food, and this is a PSA, just because a food is shaped like a French fry, it does not mean it's gonna be as good as a French fry. Someone needed to hear that today. You're like, Yusong, everyone knows that. Somebody needed to hear that today. Your music saved me. You know what I mean? You never know whose soul this is gonna touch. Look in the comments right now. I guarantee you there's at least 3 different comments being like, Yusong, your French fry insight was exactly what I needed to hear today. Thank you. And I can't predict the future. I don't know if those comments are necessarily going to be out and about, but I got a pretty good idea. This is terrifying. We're throwing tile Suji to the Dora. It's extremely late into the game. I'll tell you something right now. I would really just like to get into Tenpai for this hand. So if we can Shi into a 3 of characters or a 5 of bamboo, even pawning into like a 6 of bamboo or a 5 of characters, I would take any of those options right now just to stay in Tenpai for exhaustive draw, so we might have a smidge of a chance to stay in the dealer seat. That'd be nice. Left Lord's pogging off. I can call Riichi here, but it seems bad. Like, Left Lord has all simples red 5 Dora. That's at least 3 Han. If we draw into 6 of characters, we actually turn our unvalid hand into a valid hand for all simples. That's kind of nice. We can still sumo our winning tile, by the way. It'd be a sumo Dora 1 tile, which would be 2 Han as the dealer. I don't think we call Riichi here. I think it's too risky. I think Left Lord is like pogging off right now. If we draw into a scary tile, I don't know what that would be, but like if we draw into like a, I don't know, 6 or 7 of circles, I was literally about to say this. So all the 5s are gone. Can someone have an 8-9? Yeah, can you have a 6? You can't have a 6-5, and if you would have to have a 6-8 for you to win off of this for all simples, and it's late into the game, you probably don't have a 6-8. Although, I mean, your guess is as good as mine. Like, I think that this is arguably wrong, but it's Suji to one of the tiles that they've played, and maybe they're even folding right now. Triple of the Eastwind. It could just be tiles that they've taken from the top, though. So we might have been able to run there had we called Riichi, but consider this for a moment. In your mind's eye, imagine this one, Kevin. If we had called Riichi there, I don't think that five of characters would have come out. Not only that, I think that we might have even dealt into Left Lord. It's really, really hard to say. Us calling Riichi, it does have an effect on the tiles that we'll see. It's Schrodinger's Riichi tile, right? The observation itself has an impact on the outcome. English major, by the way. Oh, Yusong, how are you so smart and knowledgeable even though you're an English major? Oh, maybe it's because English majors can. People don't know this. So I joke around about like, I joke around about this like statement a lot. Like English majors can. Okay, sure. What does that mean? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, I guess I just have to discard this because we could still draw into another 3 of characters and it wouldn't be that bad, right? We would have a 1, 2, 3 and then a 2, 3 and a woof woof here and a woof woof there. I don't love it. I think if we draw something, oh my God, it happened. I'm an absolute genius at Riichi Mahjong. I'm an absolute genius. But when I graduated as an English major, having like paid for an extremely expensive education, we got handed tote bags at the graduation that literally read, English majors can. This is like the most backhanded compliment I've ever seen in my entire life. This is not the nice thing that you think it means, English department. Maybe be a little bit more careful with your diction. Take a sip of the Airy. Not to be confused with Ari, one of the goats in terms of modern day pop music, and licking donuts from shops where you're not supposed to lick the donuts. I mean, that's every single shop. I have to explain that maybe, because maybe like you've touched more grass than me recently. There's like this like viral moment where Ariana Grande licked a donut and then put it back on the shelf. I know, dude. I know. I don't like that either. But that happened, and she is the queen. So we gotta, I guess that's allowed now in today's society. No, I still like Ariana Grande's music. I think it's messed up. I still like Ariana Grande's music. Don't lick donuts, okay, and then put them back. At least ask if you can do that first. I don't know. Maybe your donut shops are, you know, have different rules than some of the donut shops that I frequent. What were we talking about? Self-esteem? Talking about French fries and stuff. Oh, but you know what we did? My significant other, she really saved the day. She made a sriracha mayo sauce, and it was absolutely incredible to eat with the vegetables. Because then it wasn't like a miserable vegetable experience, an MVE, miserable vegetable experience, trademark. It was actually really, really yummy. And here's the thing. I'm about to make some enemies today, okay? Get ready for this. Get ready for this. You don't want politics at the Thanksgiving dinner table? Sorry, I'm butting in. Sriracha and mayo, both sauces that I do not like individually. They're both kind of mid to me. Yep, he said it. He said it. Sriracha, just like too much. Too much. You sung too much of what? You know what, okay? It's just too much. Like, it's like too tangy or something. There's something about the flavor profile is not a well-rounded. It's not a well-rounded Pokemon. You know what I mean? The stats are all messed up. The stats are all messed up is what I'm trying to say. Maybe we can go for all simples. If we draw into a 6 of characters, we'll be happy to see it. This hand does not look good, dude. This hand looks effing awful. Dora is the 7 of bamboo, so maybe we should try to keep the 8 as a little bit of a optimistic hedge right now. I don't think we ever, dude, I'm calling a million dials today. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. We need like a 5th shape. If we can draw into a 7 of circles, that'd be pretty nice. Best draw for us right now, I think 7 of bamboo. It's the Dora tile. It allows us to do maybe some 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence shenanigans. But Right Lord is pogging off right now, going for, excuse me, burping right into the mic, going for the most obvious half flush of all time. Maybe even full flush with the tiles that they're discarding. If they're going for a full flush, do I dare get rid of my 8 of bamboo? I mean, the longer I have to decide. I have to either discard or get off the pot right now, right? I mean, a crosser does not seem to care Sure, I think I gotta discard the 8 of bamboo now. If we deal into Right Lord, it's gonna be absolutely miserable for us. It's a chi and not a ron, but now they're willing to discard some honor tiles. I mean, they were already willing to discard honor tiles with that Northwind and that Eastwind. Dude, a Cross Lord doing the Honey Badger strategy of simply not caring. Okay, we're gonna go for it. This hand is not bad. This hand is not bad. It's a nice little all symbols hand, and literally as I say that, Right Lord is gonna win this one. So it's really gonna hurt. This one's really gonna hurt. It's full flush, red 5, Dora. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. First place is gonna look first place is gonna be a little tough this round. First place is gonna be a little too far away. Call me a Carole King ballad right now. Okay, but this hand has a lot of value. 2 red 5s and a Dora tile immediately. What do we want to see? We want to see like a million more bamboo tiles. I'll fill up on 8 of bamboos. I'll fill up on 6 of bamboos. I think most likely what we want to do is some Riichi Pinfu shenanigans. We could go all simples, but we would have to discard the Dora to do so. You know what else we could do? We could do 7 pairs with this hand. We could legit do 7 pairs, although our tiles are all good, you know? They're not 1s and 9s that are gonna come home from the war. These tiles are sticking around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I think that the 7 of bamboo is gonna be our pair. If we can draw into an 8 of bamboo, that would be perf right now. That would be absolutely perf, like I'm a semi-punctured piece of paper. See what I did there? Because perforated is a thing. Turn off the video. Turn off the video. I can't bear to live with the shame. Turn off the video right now. No. Someone in the comments is gonna be like, Yusong, your perforated paper joke saved me. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? I knew there was a reason that I said that joke. Yep. Yeah, we just really wanted to draw to an 8 of bamboo, right? And probably the 7 of circles is also gonna go. You know, it's difficult for us to get the 8 of bamboo because other people are gonna want to use it in their hands for their own sick and twisted 7, 8, 9s. Although we have a lot of them, have a lot of the 7s. Not only that, one of them's the Dora indicator. So only 3 8 of bamboos potentially left in the game. Some could be trapped in the dead wall waiting for a step sibling to help them out of there. You know what I mean? It's a risky situation. 2 8 of bamboos. All my apes gone. This is a very risky scenario. The nut draw for us, beyond a shadow of a doubt, like we're the jury in 12 Angry Men, is the oh, that is unfortunately really interesting. That is unfortunately really interesting. 4 pairs for a verse no album out. No, I'm not gonna get swayed by the siren song. What is this? The Odyssey? I'm not gonna get swayed by the siren song and abandon the decent goings-ons that I had in my hand. I believe in this hand to get into Tenpai for Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. This is the candidate that I went door to door for. This is the candidate that I'm gonna support in the general election. I'm gonna start throwing some of my more dangerous tiles. I believe that the 4 of bamboo and the 5 of circles, I understand our tile efficiency, aka our Kyle efficiency, is gonna be a little wackadoo. Imagine if we draw a 3rd 4 of bamboo. But let me tell you this, read my lips. Would we be that happy? Would we be that happy? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we could have 2 double-sided weights here, but this is an embarrassment of riches, right? Like we don't need that. We don't need that in our hand right now. All we need is an 8 of bamboo, and we're so pogged up right now. That is literally the only tile. 6 7, honestly kind of hype. I think we throw away the 4 and the 2, get rid of the more dangerous tile first. Now it's almost guaranteed Riichi Pinfu if we can get onto that legendary 8 of bamboo drop. Dude, this is it. All my horses, all the king's horses right now are hitched at the roulette table. Hat on a hat in terms of a metaphor, but they're all hitched at the roulette table to this 8 of bamboo plan. I hope we can get it. This is a pretty valuable hand. It's not necessarily game over for us. Like we're pretty deep into the game. We got to assume that some of these bozos are in Tenpai or very, very close to Tenpai. Right Lord is the dealer, even willing to she instead of play Omega defensively. There's an 8, but it's not the 8 that I'm looking for. However, oh my God. Okay, this is really interesting. If we draw into an 8 of bamboo, PogChamp, right? Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. If we draw into a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, we can still call Riichi, and we can win off of the Dora or an 8 of bamboo still. So that's not that bad, right? It's not looking that bad for me. And right, Lord, it doesn't seem like they have a Yakuhai. In the sense that it doesn't seem like they have like a red dragon, green dragon, sea wind, prevalent wind. They don't have none of that right now. So I've got to assume that they're going for all simps. And if they're going for all simps, they're going to have a hard time. No. Pin. Oh! This is it. This is why we stay in the shadows. This is a perfect Damaten hand. Pinfu, red 5, Dora. This is late into the game. You don't want to give anyone a reason to back down right now. Right Lord is going for our Yakuhai. They got the seat wind, prevalent wind right now. Little do they know, I am a tiger sitting in the darkness. I'm like Elizabeth Holmes' text messages to that one personal trainer. I am the tiger in the oasis or whatever. This is it. This is why we sit in Damaten, folks. All these other bozos are like, maybe. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was the right play. It was the right play. Yusong, if you called Riichi there, you might have been able to bully a crosslord into folding. Yeah? Yeah? This is the thing, though. This is the thing. I was thinking about it because sometimes I get... dude, the majority of Riichi Mahjong YouTube comments, super kind, super kind. Super kind, super kind. I'm gonna eat this melon with the rind, with the rind. That one's just free for you on the house. Some of the comments are just like, you don't seem very good. And I'm like, okay, feelings hurt. You don't seem like you know what you're doing. Hey, the reason that is extra the case is because we all on YouTube have the benefit of hindsight. And like when things work, we're all pogging up. And when things don't work, it's very, very easy to be like Nelson from Simpsons. Ha, I told you so. You know what I mean? We all got that. We're all living in the future, you know? So we got to be careful with that. So this hand is decent. It's both good and bad. Let's talk about the good. Riichi, Pinfu, Tanya, right? Riichi, Pinfu, all simples. All of these things are looking like a snack. They're looking extremely possible right now. Okay. I would like to stop drawing into... oh, I don't know, the most pairs I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now I'm also considering the possibility of a 7 pairs all simples hand. I have a fiduciary responsibility to shareholders to get some pog-tastic hands cooking up for us in the mid game. This might be one of those hands. I'm also gonna say that right now, like you might be thinking to yourself, Yusong, start pawning and cheating. You have all simples. Nope. Because the 7-8 is not really all simples. You know what I mean? And if we draw into a 9 and have to discard it, we're going to end up in a potential Zazie Ferritin situation. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We can still probably make it out of there. What do I discard right now? What do I even 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? It depends what we discard, but at least we can do like a 5, 6, 7, but we can't do, I mean, we can still do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a decent situation. I know it looked a little bit awkward for a moment there. What is this hand? In adolescence right now? I know it looked a little awkward for a moment, but it's about to blossom into a really nice Riichi Pinfu. We would have loved to see like a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence, but that doesn't seem super duper likely right now. Super Mario Maker likely. Okay, that's funny. Not haha funny, like what I was saying before, but just like you're hurting my feelings kind of funny. The bad with this hand, to return to our original statement, the bad with this hand is that if someone else calls Riichi, look at my tiles, dude. They're so good. I have no safe tiles to fold with. I guess I could have kept like a vice grip on that Vivian Westwinds to specifically for a defensive play if someone else calls Riichi later. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're now 1 tile away from Tenpai with a perfect Ishan 10 right now, with an ideal Ishan 10. No matter what we draw right now, 2 of circles, 6 of circles, 9 of circles, 6 of bamboo, 7 of bamboo, 9 of bamboo. No matter what we draw, we can call Riichi on a 2-sided weight. And you can pause the video right now and consider all these possibilities, but this is why recognizing the ideal Ishan 10 is important. How do you recognize it? You have a pair, you have a double-sided weight, and an omega chunk, which is like a pair with a little guy next to it. You know what I mean? I call the Riichi here. Dude, the reason that I'm calling the Riichi here and not with last hand is because last hand had a dangerous amount of volume, okay? It had a dangerous amount of volume like my hair on a good day, okay? It had a dangerous amount of value is what I think I meant to say. This hand needs more value. We absolutely need more value with this hand. So we wanna slam that Riichi button and it opens us up to things like sumo. It opens us to things like Oradora, you know? Opens us up to things like Ipats even, okay? And Ipats is kind of nice. We didn't get it this round, but that's okay. And I'm thinking about how a crosslord is my enemy number 1 right now, right? We want to be able to usurp second place. First place, we're not going to get first place. Unless we get a Yakuman and the thumbnail is really pogging for this video. I mean, that's kind of funny because, you know, this is some dramatic irony if that's the case. But unless we get like a Yakuman, we're not going to be able to make it back into first place. So even with a Yakuman, like it's anyone's game, right? So, ooh! I mean, Right Lord is going to deal into us and give us all simples as well. They didn't deal the 9, but instead dealt the 6. We were kind of close, right? We were kind of close to 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Wow, we would have hit Oradora, but like all the 8s were somewhere. I think it would have been foolish to wait for the 8s there. You know what I mean? I think it would have been foolish. I think we would have lost out on a lot of stuff. What is this that I'm looking at? Why is it the worst thing that I've ever seen? Just kidding. It's not that bad. It doesn't look great, but it's also not that bad. People have said that about my profile on dating apps. We have Seatwind, Prevalent Wind. We have 2 Han in this Southwind, hopefully triplet that we're gonna complete. We can accept the door. It's not super easy, but a 4 of circles is definitely something that we can hold in our hands and our hearts right now. Drawing into a third 9 of characters is also nice, right? We can use one of these as our pair and then slurp up a 7, 8, 9 to complete a sequence that way. Left Lord weirdly gonna wow. Okay. This hand is good. This crew is good. We could even go for a half outside hand of some kind if we maybe I should have thrown the white dragon in that case, but we could have gone we could still go for a half outside hand if we oh, punished. So punished. Let's not throw good money after bad. Like I think we gotta like, because if we now draw into a 2 of bamboo, we're gonna risk ending up in Zuzzy for Earth and Jail. So that's probably a misplay. I think I should have probably gotten rid of the white dragon there. This is interesting though. This is genuinely so interesting. So we now have another pair in our hand, so we can accept another 6 or 9 of characters. Could this be like a flush? I mean, if we I'm gonna cheat this. I'm gonna cheat this because right now if we pawn the 1, 3 or 6, 8, I think I gotta throw the 1 first, because if we draw a 4 of circles, then we're gonna be so glad that we kept the 3. A 3, 4 is way better than the 4, 6, 8, because 4, 6, 8, like we don't necessarily guarantee the use of that 4 of circles in our 4, 6, 8 shape. Here we go. Okay, so now we are in Tenpai for the 7 of circles. It's not amazing for us, right? It's not amazing for us. All we have here is Seatwind, Prevalent Wind, but you know what? That's good enough for me. Again, this is a game of relative wealth, right? This is a game of relative wealth. So we just want to make sure that we're in second place, and we don't need a vast Bill Gatesian fortune to get to that point. All we need to do is barely eke out a crosslord when South 4 is done, you know? So that's a decent position that we're in. To quote Ariana Grande, switching up positions for you. Calling up a chi on that too. These are free. These are free. I mean, no one's paying for the song parodies at the start of the video, but these are even more free. This is like if the donut shop gave you some free donuts to lick and then do whatever you want with them. Maybe you're gonna just eat them afterwards, you know? We have to discard a red 5. That's okay. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions, but you know what? Tough decisions make tough cookies, as I believe the adage goes. Okay, here we go. Now we can upgrade our hand finally. I mean, I've always said this about other people's hands, but I wonder if they'll notice about mine. So when you discard, when in your discards, you have tiles that are 5 numerical values away, we might deal in with this green dragon. Okay, luckily for us, they still haven't ronned yet. Oh, it's so risky right now. It's so risky, but this hand is good, I think. I mean, it's 2 Han, potentially 3 Han. That's not amazing. Right Lord could have green dragon, all triplets. 2 was just discarded. They probably, I mean, they're going for a flush, but they probably can't use another 2. This is wishful thinking. This is wishful thinking. Oh, maybe this bag that I'm holding can go to the moon one day. All right. So Right Lord also had 3 Han. I mean, they had guaranteed 3 Han. Green Dragon, all triplets, whereas we had the dubious 3 Han. But hey, I mean, this is a very luck based sequence of events. But I'm happy to sit pretty here in second place when it's all said and done. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. So we had a 3 and an 8 in our hand. I often say this about like tiles that are like 5 numbers apart. Or I haven't often said this. I don't think I've even ever said this. So just ignore everything that I'm saying, okay? But like, for example, if someone at the start of the game like discards a 9 and then later in the game discards a 4, I'm pretty confident that they have a 6-7 in their hand. Because the 9 comes out early when you have a 6-7. What is this? My favorite show on HBO. And then the 4 comes out later because it's redundant for that 6-7. It's not perfect, but sometimes like it can really help. Now, have I ever noticed this about anyone else's hand? Absolutely not, brother. Absolutely not. But it's something that one day we could maybe notice. I don't know if this is actual Mahjong tech or if this is just pure Yusong like delusion. I don't know. Pure Yusong delusion also sounds like a good name for a band, right? I mean, if REO Speedwagon was like a big hit, Pure Yusong delusion, that's like, ooh, I wanna listen to what they have to say. Okay, a crossword's gonna sumo the fastest hand I've ever seen in my entire life. Sumo Dora, say goodbye, kiss today, goodbye. Say goodbye to the dealer seat. We don't get to spend a lot of time in the dealer seat. That's okay. But we do get to draw some of the green dragons as a treat. So this is interesting, right? So we gotta pair the green dragons. That's undeniably good right now. That's lawful good. We have 1 copy of the Southwind. That's chaotic good, baby. We're the Joker right now. I don't know. Am I gonna live on the fringes of society and hold on to this Southwind like I'm holding bags for bad investments? Okay, you're also like relishing the fact that I discarded the 9 earlier. And I'm just gonna say this: if you're relishing, pass the mustard. What? Someone Do you think this video is good? Don't answer that honestly. But like maybe like if you could find it in your heart. I don't know. Maybe someone like that. But it's like it's not a good sign of a comedian when like, you know, they get defensive after every single joke. Like, what? You gonna do something about it? Like, oh my god. Back off. Do I cheat here? Dude, this hand like moves pretty fast. Like, we can cheat here. We need the green dragons to come home from the war. We definitely need the green dragons to come home from the war. I'm gonna try to discard the 8 of characters and the 2 of characters. I don't know why I'm whispering now. I'm trying to get a nice NPR gig after this one, I guess. But okay, I immediately discarded the Dora because now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai and it's actually super pog. If we can just pawn the green dragon, then we'll discard the 2 and be waiting for a 5 and an 8 of circles. We're extremely fortunate that the Southwind that we so discarded was not slurped up by anyone here. I mean, if someone was really going for it, oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's amazing. So now if we pawn the green dragon, we have a triple-sided wait. We can wait for the 1, the 4, or the 7. So that's actually a stronger shape than the 6, 7 that we had in our hand. Sure, we maybe lose out on a little red 5 acceptance, but you can't always be simping. You can't always be focused on the red 5. And I don't. Oh. I think I'm gonna cheat here. I'm absolutely gonna cheat here to get into Tenpai. So this is a very strange situation. Life is strange. Like, we're an indie game where the choices actually matter. Life is strange in the sense that I would like to pawn the green dragon or I'd like to run the green dragon. Thank you very much. So I guess it was kind of obvious. Maybe a Crosslord wanted to get rid of the green dragon now that it seemed pretty dangerous. I am very, very happy about that small victory, right? Small victories, absolutely all day. Now we're in all last. Unless we get a Yakuman, we really shouldn't consider trying to go for first right now. We should just try to consider, like, I don't know, winning? I don't know if you've heard about this one, Kevin, but it's called winning. This is an amazing hand. Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. We don't even have to call Riichi if we don't want to, right? We could just sit in darkness, sit in Damaten. Now, very awkward situation. Very awkward situation indeed. Do I just go Kyle acceptancy right now? I might just go Kyle acceptancy right now instead of save a safe tile, right? A cowboy. So Right Lord has pawned the white dragons. If they have something like the red 5 in their hand and they slurp us for 2,000 points, I mean, if they slurp us for a 2,000 point direct hit, it's not even that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the heck are you so sad? Okay, we got into a position where we're in another perfect Ishanten, or ideal Ishanten with the 7 of characters, this Omega chunk with the 778 and this double-sided weight. Right Lord has the fastest hand I've ever seen in my entire life. It looks, I mean, unless they have 2 copies of the Dora, wow, a Crosslord just cutting the Dora, no mercy. You're gonna hate this. I think I fold here. I think I make like an origami crane and fold here. Right Lord is so close to Tenpai. If they sumo, we're in second place. A Crosslord has to play aggressively if they want to come back into this, and Right Lord is like close. We also have a few decent enough safe tiles that we can throw that I think we can go for this. Yep, I know we probably could have gotten into Tenpai with that. I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it for that imaginary biscuit right now. Left Lord also has to play super aggressively, right? Because they're in last place right now. They probably have to call Riichi for a big hand. We could also afford to discard the red dragon. Wow. Okay. So really unfortunate for us. I'm not going to lie. Really, really unfortunate for us. A Crosslord as the dealer is going to call the Riichi. If they win a huge hand, Left Lord with a risky discard. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. They didn't win. They didn't win. PogChamp. White Dragon, I was going to say is scary, but it's actually been pawned up by Right Lord, so it's okay. Right Lord now has to make some really uncomfortable decisions about whether or not they want to stay fighting in this round. If a Crosslord wins this, they're going to be in a great position, right? They're going to be able to repeat this game in South 4. They're going to be in second place as well. So it's a pretty bad situation for your boy. I'm not going to lie to you there. I'm not going to lie to you. But maybe if the stars align, we can still get into Tenpai and have a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks for fighting this one out. So they called Riichi first, and then the 7 of bamboo was discarded. So unfortunately, we don't have a nice little Suji read. How many 4s are on the table right now? Only 2 4s. I can't safely discard the 3 with impunity. Oh my god, what do I even discard right now? I have no idea what to discard. I guess I'm going to throw the 8 of bamboo, even though it's so close to the Dora. Oh my god, I shouldn't be alive right now. Honestly, I should have gotten huge punish for that one, but I'm somehow alive. Now what do I discard next? Is it genuinely the 3? Is it genuinely? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! It's okay. Right Lord is on a single tile wait right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Very spiced. Very spiced right now. Very extreme. Avengers Infinity Spice. I don't even know if that 2 of bamboo is safe. Holy moly. I mean, we can. This is the messed up part about all of this too, is that we could get back into Tenpai so easily right now. We would have to discard a 7 of characters, which is not safe for work by any means right now. Oh. I can't, dude. Something about this just doesn't feel right. Something about this doesn't feel right. Both the 5 and the 8 of characters seem really, really bad. How many 6s and 7s are available? I mean, we see 3 of the 6s, but it's still possible for someone to have a 6-7. So this is impossible for them to be waiting on because, well, a Crosslord discarded it, so it's safe for a Crosslord, and Right Lord is on a single tile wait. Now they have to make some extremely weird decisions. So they were waiting on the Dora, waiting on the world to change. Finally, I can't, dude. I can't. Some people are gonna be really upsetty spaghetti at this play. I understand. You have every right to be upsetty spaghetti at this play. Absolutely you do. Absolutely you do. Viola are gonna throw a six of characters, which means that this 9 might have been safe. Hang on. What do I pawn and chi here to get back into Tenpai? I have to discard like a 4 or a 7. It's not gonna happen. Very weird situation. Very weird situation. But I suppose a nice little consolation prize is that, wow, there's the 4 of bamboo. Okay. It's okay. We can still get into... Oh, we can't pawn or chi the last tile. Left Lord, please don't let the sun go down on us right now. I'm gonna need you to... I'm gonna need you to not deal into anyone. Okay. Right Lord waiting on the 5 of characters. I was very dubious on the 5 of characters. A crossword waiting on the 7 of characters. I was scared about the character tiles. The good news about this, and honestly, not everyone's gonna be okay with the decisions that I made just now, but I understand that. I might have not made the correct play. And I mean that very, very genuinely. But the good news about this is that no huge damage was done, right? No huge damage was done. What am I? A slacking in Pokemon Gen 3 competitive with choice banded double edge? Not a lot of damage was done. And as a result, we can morb up right now. We can absolutely morb up in the South 4 round, and all the spiciness of last round disappears immediately down the gutter if we win an 1,000-point hand. If we would just win any hand in the world right now, we end this game in second and our points go up. That number goes up. So I'm going to discard the West Wind. Yusong, go for the con. No, absolutely not. First place is too far away. They're too far away. I'm doing this. I'm looking out on the rolling hills. I can't even see them. They're too far away. Absolutely not. They're in a different galaxy right now. Conning will achieve nothing here. Even if I conned into 4 Dora. Seatwind, 4 Dora. That's a Mongon. Oh, wonderful. Your first ever Mongon. Why am I being so mean about this? I don't know, man. A Mongon's not even gonna get us there. Okay, we have half flush on top of that. It's a Hanemon. 12,000 points. 12,000 points. Even on a direct hit is not gonna get us there. So it's a very risky situation, and look at this. Okay, well, what about like half flush red 5? 8 Han for Sanbaimon? Sanbaimon could get us there. If we get a direct hit, but it's really unlikely. I don't know. We're speaking in hypotheticals right now. Call me Lake Street Dive, but like we would have to do like some anarchistic stuff to do that, right? We would have to reject humanity and throw away our Tenpai right now. We'd have to throw away the 3 of bamboos after calling that con to do so. Also, if we do call a con, we open up the floodgates for a crosslord or left lord to call a Riichi and just blow us out of the water. It's not the right move. It's not the right move. It's like moving your king out in chess in the early game. Yeah, you can play the bong cloud for memes, but it's not gonna let you rank up very easily on the chess.com ladder. The chess speaks for itself. I just need Right Lord to deal on. They've already even dealt a 8 of bamboo before. Maybe people are getting a little bit nervous considering the fact that I could have a half flush pretty easily. I could have some sort of a... Wow. Okay. I would have had what? Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, half flush, 4 Dora, red 5. Okay, yeah, but that's like if everything goes. That's like if everything goes according to plan, right? I just got an achievement. I don't even know what that is for. I think it's probably like winning with the West Wind or something. I'll absolutely take it. Look, at the end of the day, one of us is going to lose ranking points and one of us is going to gain ranking points. First place, way too far away. It opens us up to so much risk if we call that con there. If we extreme home makeover, move that bus. Absolutely. Oh! Yeah, so Mahjong Soul is doing like a collab with this anime. I don't even know. Prisma, Ilya, Light Nameless Girl. Dude, I don't really know this anime. But if they're collabing with Mahjong Soul, they probably got some zuzzy characters. Probably some of those characters are living on the fringes of society and waiting on single tile waits. Wouldn't you agree? Isn't that right, Zach? Northern Lion reference? You throw the 3 of characters here? Yeah, I probably would have done the same. This is a fairly decent hand. Seatwind, Dora 1. Huge sumos. We couldn't have done anything there. What do you do here? It's late in the game. Do you know where your children are? You finally get into Tenpai, but you have to discard a 5. So 5 is not looking that safe right now. No 2. Oh, this 2 was discarded before I called Riichi. So it's not even half Suji. And then I could have a 6-7 in my hand fairly easily. You see, 2 6s? It's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. Wow! Wow, this is a real damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of a situation. This is very tough for them. 3 7s are available. Only 2 5s. I don't know what they're thinking here. I don't know what they're thinking. I mean, I wouldn't have discarded this or this. I mean, I don't know. You could fold with the 7 and the 5, and it's still not impossible for you to get into Tenpai again. I don't know. I probably would have folded. It's late into the game. I call it like a late game Riichi, so my weights like are arguably decent. What's going on here? You drew a 3 of characters. You have an awesome hand. You definitely throw the 3 of characters. Left Lord, unfortunately, just went way too fast for either of us. This is the round where I started folding, right? Yeah, this is the round where I started folding because I was like, did I start folding here? Yes. Oh, no, I didn't. This is a very different round. Wow, Right Lord had a really easy hands this game, right? Or really fast hands. I shouldn't say easy. I was also in Tenpai. I was doubting whether or not I should push here. Yeah, I was doubting whether or not I should push here, but I was staying in it for Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, potentially Adora. Okay, luckily we didn't deal in. Honestly, we maybe should have folded. Once someone has like 3 open shapes like this, like you gotta be a little cautious about that. You throw a green dragon here, cause why? It's the scariest tile. I mean, I'm waiting on either the North Winds, impossible. I'm waiting on the White Dragon, impossible. Red Dragon, impossible. Southwind, impossible. I mean, I could have a triplet that I declined to con. Honestly, my hand is only valid if I either have like Pure Straight in the Bamboo Suit, Sanshoku 1 2 3, or a Green Dragon. But the likelihood of Green Dragon is too high. I don't know, man. I think I wasn't supposed to open up with this hand, but then this player definitely wasn't supposed to deal this. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, I'm probably gonna win off of the Green Dragon. And again, we have the benefit of hindsight here, but that's okay. The Left Lord, by the way, the round prior to this where they were on the single tile weight, I don't necessarily condone that behavior. They throw this because they have to stay fighting for this round. Yep, I don't even hate it. They're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I don't hate it. South 4, and then back 1. South 4, and then back 1. Yeah, what happened here? So after Right Lord calls Riichi, let's just watch what happens. They call Riichi on the 5. You start what? If you're gonna fold, maybe just fold with the 5? I don't know. Oh, the 1 is guaranteed safety, and you can get back into Tenpai fairly easily. Okay. I understand. This is also 8 is also guaranteed safe. North is also guaranteed safe. 4 and 5 is both guaranteed safe. Green Dragon is also guaranteed safe. Holy moly! And then you chi the 3 4 5 single tile weight. You know it's safe. Single tile weight. Hey, Hopstaker, thank you for the follow. Even though I'm not streaming right now, thank you. You have safe tile after safe tile after safe tile. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. The Dora tile is also safe. Wow. The human greed. The human effing greed. I suppose. Hang on. Are all the 8s gone? 8, 8, 8. No, dude. They could have a 7, 8 in their hand and you don't even care. How could you? But now the 6 is way too spicy to throw. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. But then you throw the 6 because the 4 is... What is your deal, man? What is your deal? I know you're in Ferritin jail with the 6. But like, just throw the 4. It's inside Suji and it's inside Suji. Would the 4 have dealt in? No. Oh my god, what happened here? And then the 4, yeah, you end up playing it. You're waiting on the 5 of characters. Oh my god. Very spicy hand. I think it was right for us to fold, by the way. When I think it was absolutely the right decision to fold. When Right Lord had like 3 open shapes. It's dubious. That was a spicy round, despite the fact that at no point were we in contention for like a Baimon. It was kind of spicy in terms of like the game decisions that we could have done there. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. If you enjoy the song or you enjoy the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot, a great deal. Thank you so much for all the likes and the comments lately. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos Monday through Friday. I also stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and the VODs channel. I hope to see you there. Until next time, Please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.